Hello one and all, and welcome back to this Crystal Palace save. Today we're doing two winnable games, Leicester and then Burnley in the FA Cup 4th round draw. I might sneak in that other Burnley game. I'm not sure yet, I don't think so. But a lot has happened since the last time we came out here with the two games with Man City and Everton. We lost to Wolves, we drew with Arsenal, we drew with Fulham, we beat Swansea, and then we went back into the Premier League and beat Brighton after 5 games without one victory. So yeah, this is mainly the highlight. We were winning this game right up till the end, and I was a little bit scared at the end that we were going to throw that all away. Just a little bit of a heads up. There's a 3-way video that's going to come out next between Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool. So that's going to be interesting. But it is January. As you can see here, Michelin signs, Klein's about to leave. More importantly, however, Jerry St. Just joins the squad for only 3.5 million. The 24-year-old Dutch man can play centre-back or right-back. He will be playing right-back for the time being. I always like St. Just in my team, especially when we get him for 3.5 million. Wicked cheap for a fantastic player. We're going to get straight into the game up against... Speaking of which, where is the man? St. Just has gotta be in here. Let me just see what they're saying. They're saying St. Just come out of the team. No, they're not. Alright. I do want Andros Townsend to come in. Claude Maurice still waiting on his return to full fitness. Claude Maurice, but that should be any day now. McCarthy was promised some game time. I'm going to have to put him on my bench over Maximilian Meyer. St. Just will start over Ward. He had a very good first game out. And I might just have to play McCarthy for that promise. So I'm going to bring him in instead of MacArthur. Flip them around, make him a box-to-box. And that's going to be the team. Actually, no, it was good as a centre midfielder, no? Did I read that right? Yep, he can do that role. Alright, that is the team that's going to go out there, and that's the team that is going to go out there and beat Leicester City. St. Just with the right attitude already, looking forward to his battle with Jamie Vardy. It's a battle that you will win, son. Hopefully, anyway. This is a pretty big contest. Sorry for that background noise. My computer's been getting a little bit louder. It is what it is, but at home to Leicester. Leicester, a very good team. And they're showing it early with 3 shots all off target, but 0.4 on that XG means that they're not bad shots that they've been taking. All Brighton looks in the middle. Jose Perez goes on the ground. What, are they checking if that was a penalty? Is this a possible penalty? Already? Is this a possible penalty already? VAR checking the penalty review. He's going to come on out and tell us what is happening here. No penalty, alright. Alright, is that our ball then? What's happening? Okay. Well, we've equaled Leicester on shots, but clearly they've had the better of the bunch. Liking the way McCarthy's playing on this pitch tonight. Leicester, a little bit of a boost there. Had a couple of shots. But a pretty interesting game. No highlights that have actually been a highlight so far. Zaha crossing the entirety of the field, still not past the ball, but now it is Saigankov, our new signing, our wonder signing. Round 1, round 2. Saigankov off the bar. I thought that was a brilliant one from Saigankov. Deserved a finish. It's a good ball in there, but Castagna dropping into that little bit of area that Saigankov normally puts some crosses in. And Zaha's gone down this time. Nothing called. Mendy's long ball forward, and that is going to get to Vardy, but Vardy, well, Stopped by St. Just. Ezi. Back to St. Just. The new face finds Milivojevic. Milivojevic yet again making a mistake, but it's Jose Perez to give it right back to Mamadou Sakho. That ball's gone all the way forward just for Mark Albrighton to play it forward. Sakho does get it in the end. Kouyaté to McCarthy. Milivojevic. Van Aanholt. We needed more of a sense of calm as Milivojevic rushes it over to Saigankov. Saigankov round 2, and there's his goal. You can see it coming from a mile away. Viktor Saigankov is the greatest signing I have accomplished this season, even if Jerry St. Just turns out really well. This is just two players just lost their first touch got one, and the second one got the second, and that's a brilliant finish. Should have scored that one that he hit the bar on. Good start to a big match against a good team in Leicester City. 1-0 up at half-time. In the second half, everyone other than Jerry St. Just, I'm going to give him a little bit more time. Maybe till the 58 minutes I'll take Jerry St. Just off. Okay, Jerry St. Just gonna come off the pitch. He played pretty well tonight, but not well enough to get him to a 7.0. Van Aanholt has achieved that. Zaha again, not playing too well, but it's Michy Batshuayi playing really poorly, so Jordan Ayew is going to get another opportunity to come in and play up front. And it looks like Zaha will be the next person to come off currently. Saigankov, we know what he can do. That's a good tackle from Chowdhury. Saigankov keeps it, gets around Chowdhury this time. Running centrally, trying to find Zaha with a insightful pass, but it does get blocked. Joel Ward finds Saigankov, who makes the overlap, and it's 2 for Viktor Saigankov. It's 2 for Palace, and it's 0 for Leicester. And Viktor Saigankov has been the leading player in a fantastic performance. Joel Ward coming into this match quickly, getting an assist for Saigankov. Schmeichel gets the faintest of touches on it as it gets through to the back of the net. There's no saving from Saigankov right now. Phenomenal. This is what I like to see personally. I'm going to wait. Alright, McCarthy, Ezi, or Zaha here. That is the question. I think I want to take off Ezi, because I don't want him to get injured here. Bring on Andros Townsend. Move around with Zaha. Zaha can't do that. Saigankov. Saigankov drops to the centre after a fantastic performance out on the right. Just a thought that that might be Saigankov's outstanding day done. Milivojevic looks for Andros Townsend. Why did I bring on Townsend? He's here to miss shots, and that's all he does. Townsend with a pretty good play that he's going to find Zaha out on this left-hand side. Saigankov on the edge of the box if Zaha can find him. Gets around Albrighton, and it's going to end up with Mandzukic. Not a good crossing from Zaha. But that clearance is even worse. Joel Ward gets it to McCarthy. 2 gingers in the squad right now, Saigankov and McCarthy. Townsend. Andros with the ball across. It's Wilfried Zaha. I made the right decision in taking off who I did when I did. Wilfried Zaha makes a 3-0 Palace. And Leicester City suffer a very, very smashing defeat at mainly the hands of Saigankov. And now Townsend and Zaha getting their names on the score sheets. 1 for an assist, 1 for a goal. It's good to see Townsend passing the ball as he doesn't seem to be able to score it. It's Milivojevic with a nice comp tap to Saigankov. We retain the ball. Saigankov tries to spray it out wide. Castagna intercepts Mandzukic as Leicester look for 1 goal in this game. Castagna, James McCarthy does well to win the ball back. Joel Ward back to Kouyaté. Kouyaté slams it away into the path of Jordan Ayew. Ayew out on the wing. Not where he should be, but that's where he is. And that's where he's going to work. Gets round 1. Finds Saigankov right back to McCarthy. Simple pass over to Milivojevic. Forwards to Zaha. Back to Milivojevic. Saigankov with an unlocking ball to Van Aanholt. It's a good save from Kasper Schmeichel. A well-needed one. Another pretty good play. Straight off of the kickoff. We almost score again. Saigankov's ball in's a good one. Jordan Ayew doesn't get his head on it first. Saigankov And that's another good ball, but Johnny Evans there. Van Aanholt looking at Jose Perez. Mandzukic gets it back to Mendy, and the real strong counter-attacking threat drifting away. But here comes Jose Perez to catch us off guard, but Joel Ward does phenomenally. It's a Castan-Townsend foot race. The Castagna wins. Evans launches the ball to Vincent Guaita to control and smash this one away. Out to Wilfried Zaha. Zaha does take it down really nicely, and it's 4-0 to Palace, and that might just have been an assist from the man, the myth, the legend, Guaita. It all starts with Guaita's thumping ball, great distribution. Zaha with the first touch to get around Albrighton. And I think that's the fourth or fifth touch to slam it past Kasper Schmeichel, who's had a pretty poor day at the office. Saved 3 shots, to be fair to him, but you can't stop Sagenkov and Zaha as we win 4-0 at home to Leicester City. Fantastic game from mainly 2 of our players. It's good to see Townsend passing the ball, not missing any highlights in that game. I will see you next week for that game against Burnley. And then I will see you again for that Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, whatever's down there, the triple header that I am telling you will commence. Mark my words. Unless I make a mistake and accidentally do one off camera. I'm going to take off a wage budget. We don't need any more money. A pretty good showing from all these boys. Sagenkov's averaging a good showing. St. Juste as well. It's good to see our squad growing. We're up to 8th in the table, exactly where we want to be. In the upwards of the top half of the table. Not 10th, but not 5th or up. We want to be somewhere in those 9 to 6 spots for the time being before we can really escalate our performances. Tottenham sitting down in 13th. And that's a big gap from Leeds to Wolves. Leeds to get a point out of us. But that's against the point. I will see you Saturday for the match against... I can find OBS. Oh, there it is. For the match against Burnley. Welcome back. We are here ready for the game against Burnley in the FA Cup. We're going to have Claude Maurice and Ayew become replacements for Wilfried Zaha. And Sagenkov, we're going to give a little bit of a break to them. Also want Jeffrey Schlupp starting and Jairo Riedewald instead of Milivojevic. Did I promise MacArthur nothing? No, I didn't. That's the wrong one. Jairo Riedewald is going to come in the team. A little bit more of a backup side. We're not looking to get too far in this competition. We want to focus mainly on the Prem. But that is the teams to go out there and face this Burnley squad. The one that crushed us week 1. We now want to crush. We now want to come here and show them that we can beat them. And it was a blip that we didn't on opening night. Today, however, will be different as McCarthy gets himself sent off in the first 6 minutes of this match. It shall not be different. We're going to lose now because good old McCarthy couldn't not tackle someone. And McCarthy's saying to me, oh, let me play. And I've had to promise him game time, and now he's gotten himself sent off in an FA Cup game. I'm a little bit annoyed due to the fact that my OBS was really being annoying when I was trying to redo this. Johan Berg Gudmundsson, and that's not even because there's no MacArthur. That was just terrible marking. And you don't miss those type of shots. No one's on you. Free shot. McCarthy's not playing anymore. McCarthy will no longer be playing. Definitely not nearly as much as I was giving him. Not a chance. He's getting himself sent off every other match. I think this is the second time this season. That might have been MacArthur, the other one, and I'm getting mad at no reason. Jordan Ayew's just equalized. Nick Pope mistake. But at the end of the day, we can't have red cards in FA Cup matches because this is a source of money that we do need. Do that Jerry St. Just deal, we're pretty bankrupt. Got nothing much more left in anything. But Jordan Ayew picks up a goal. Eze gets an assist. Straight back into this. Burnley, even with another man, are not beating us. But they might be soon, and that's plain stupidity. I don't see that happening any different without MacArthur, but it's a terrible shot, and Guaita saves it. A terrible finish on the end. That should have gone in. But of course, I will take that. Nick Pope's clearance. Jeffrey Schlupp seems a little confused out there. St. Just back to Guaita. Maybe I should have rested Oky.Duarte and Just, but Mamadou Sakho currently out with a little bit of a sickness, so those are the two to play. Oh, he's come back, he's won the ball, and he's given it away. Michy Batshuayi, folks. Jairo Riedeveld's too high up the pitch. Here comes Dwight McNeil. Ball across. There is no left back right now. Jeffrey Schlupp comes across at the end. Goodmanson to Lowton. Goodmanson again. And that's just a horrid defending from Jerry St. Just at the end of the day. It was, yep. You can't let someone turn and shoot so easily like that. Praise, no. No, I don't want to praise. They're too close together. I can't click anything else. What a sour way to end. James McCarthy with a red card in the first 6 minutes. He's begging me for game time. He's saying I need game time. Is Dwight McNeil? These goals have not been the fault of us being 10 men. It's not proper defending, and this time it's Cheku Oky.Duarte. It's either Cheku Oky.Duarte or Joel Ward on this side here. Because that is Oky.Duarte. And that is Joel Ward. And it's Joel Ward that just doesn't mark McNeil. Claude Maurice has been absolutely terrible. And that's going to be Wilfred Zaha to come on to try and clear the rubbish that has been created. Jairo Riedeveld has been worse. And Joel Ward has been the epitome of awful. So St. Just will move out to right back. And Gary Cahill gets to play at centre back. Probably could have started Gary Cahill. Probably should have started Gary Cahill. Love how Eze and Ayew both on, not even on 7 rating with an assist and a goal between them. Jordan Ayew on and off of that 7.0. There's the ball in. Ayew clears it, but no one's there, so Goodmanson to Lowton as our formation forms, and are you serious? We lose the ball because we have 10 men, and then our defense collapses. This is an absolute joke of our defense here. We stand still ball watching, and you don't get easier than that to be allowed in. Gonna take off Ayew. We're gonna play 9 men. Not risking anything in a game like this that's already over. That would be very stupid. They're gonna score from this, aren't they? They're gonna score from this. We have 9 men on the pitch. Oh, it's Schlupp this time. Let's let Ward in. Jeffrey Schlupp lets Ward in. Gets in the way of his shot, but come on. St. Just, don't throw it to Eze. Don't throw it to Eze. MacArthur, oh my goodness. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely horrifying. Absolutely useless. Useless tonight. I do not like you. That was terrible. You're like shush with that. Oh my God! How is Ayu at the 3? Because I took him off the pitch immediately. He wasn't even red. How has that happened? McCarthy's being fined 1 week's wages. I don't really care what he says about it. Yep, he accepts it. He understands that he made a ruthless, idiotic tackle. We're going to sign Tyne Cooper Miners on loan so we can have a good chance at him next time out. We have Burnley. That will be off camera. Oh, devastating end. Terrible performance from everyone involved. We go home to them next. Thank you all for watching. It should be 4 p.m. this time for everyone watching. And I'll see you in the next one for that triple header. That will be amazing.